Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Dhyanamulam Gurormurtim Pujamulam Gurorparam Mantramulam Gurorvakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupinim Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Friends, the mystery of self-realization, without which life is not complete, is that you forget everything and know. This know is in the field of consciousness. Forgetting is in the field of dissolution of time and space. At that moment, you feel beyond creation. Then onwards, it's a choice for you to forget and know while acting in this world. It's very strong, but this is the truth. Compare this scale of creation and beyond and try to come to earthly grassroots levels where we are talking about all these sounds. I think even it has a case to fight. The dog shouts, barks. It has its own case to tell, give me food or I am angry with you. In those days, the people talk too much, they give that halwa, what do you call it? Bombay halwa. Once you eat at least for 15 minutes, the tongue will be glued to the Bombay halwa. They'll forget what they wanted to talk, at least during that time. Then they'll talk sweetly. The people are worried about what is in hold for future of children, youth of today. In time, there's no fresh design. It appears to be fresh. If you think of Agni missile, it's not that someone is inventing and naming it and bringing out. It's all designed. If it's not designed, it will not happen. So the mysteries of time cannot be unfolded, but if there is a war, there is a war. If there is a terrorism, there is a terrorism. If there is nice things going on in the name of homas, talks, bhajans, it's all designed. No one can disturb it unless, as she put it, Lalita wants some other change in the order. Lalita means that the cosmic power wants any change in the order designed by time. Only the cosmic intelligence and consciousness can change anything. That's why still we believe that God can do us something. Otherwise we will not go to a temple, or we will lose hope that if the karma alone can yield us the fruits. Why should we go to a temple? I don't know what is today's topic, but is there any general topic? We will talk. Anyone can raise any topic. Guru Tattva. That we dealt with very deeply on that day, Guru Purnima day. We dealt with literally in the initial 4 or 5 settings. Afterwards it was too vast to repeat, but generally if you want to ask. The principle of this world is called Rutha. The principle of each individual's dharma is called Tattva. So if you follow a particular dharma, mazhab we tell in Urdu, the principle behind this dharma is called Tattva. Even in the cosmic order there is a dharma, Rutha, Satya. The dharma of cosmos is what we see outside. The Ruta is the cosmic order, the sun, moon, Navagraha, whatever grahas. We don't know so many grahas. Like each one has a site. And there is only one truth. The word Guru is much later it has come. I don't know whether it. Even though people had Gurus, maybe in the Puranic level, in the Treta, Dwapara Yugas, the word Guru came out after maybe Acharya Shankara brought the Guru Sishya Bhavana, even though it was there in Rishi and Sishyas. First we had Rishis as Gurus. They were married, they were having house. Pupils used to go there, follow rigorous discipline. And later, when the Guru Dam came, the same thing happened, but usually in the Shankara field there were, and other sannyasis also, even though they were married, they became Gurus. After they became sannyasis, they left their families. In Vaishnavism, here there. And the perfect Guru knew that there is nothing to talk. So he used to just erase the karma of the Sishya through very hard disciplines, where the Sishya loses his ego. That's all the pata was. That was the lesson. I remember a few incidents where Guru used to give castor oil, and if the Shishya says, then you are not eligible, get out. Luckily we were not wooden-faced Westerners. We'll hold anything and they will not express. At least Shishya had the honesty to express that he didn't like it. So the Pakwa, like Namdev, Pakwa was tested. So the day this goes on, the day he gets accustomed to the castor oil, he doesn't show any twitch in his face. That day he is considered as a disciple. This was what I heard from my grandmother, and she used to tell how Sishyas used to be coming into the fold of Gurus. Maybe it's a story, but it's real, because many people have afterwards told. Kadukai they used to give, this they used to give. In different levels they were tested. Many who followed, embraced sannyasa afterwards told that they were given this, and when they didn't express in the face this, then they were considered as physically fit to enter into the fold of Gurus. This is the physical eligibility maybe. But the tattva is not in the eligibility, but not even in the knowledge. Something like in the eligibility, you are eligible to join a school. Then you are given tests, trimester, semester, trimester. Then you are eligible to write an exam and come out successfully. But all this does not qualify you to be the authority on that subject, unless you prove at least in one of those fields taking a doctorate under a proper guidance, super guidance of double doctorate or doctorates. Just one branch of that. That is in the academic field, that is also in the field of sannyasa. In all the orders, they will treat you as brahmacharis, they will watch you, then they will give you yellow clothes, then they will give you garb of akar, kashaya vastra, then they will make you eligible. But generally, this is what happened in the sannyasa order. But we want to see the negative side of it because the order has to be kept alive. But what happened was later on, these people also were vying with one another and were trying to be updated and were trying to enter into the field of world, and they became laukika than the order stood for, than for which the order stood for. First, the eligibility is they should have transcended creation before wearing any robe. I felt that if I started the sannyasa order, I would have given them blue to say that radiate love, not fire. This I always would have referred as, when the man is eligible, he becomes, I compared patra, pushpa, phalam, toyam. What are those? Patra is what? Pushpa, phala, toya. To the 4 stages, you may remember that I compared these to the 4 stages of human evolution. If sannyasa is supposed to be the ultimate evolution, the starting of evolution is from brahmacharya. This brahmacharya, once again, in sannyasic order, if it is the rope and fashion in which sannyasa order is still today kept, the brahmacharya order is keeping celibacy and all those things. But I gave a different interpretation to it. Brahma, AcharaNa. Just knowing that Parabrahman is real. Just know it, you become a leaf to become the ultimate toyam. Just like Yudhishthira says, he traces origin of Rama. Rama has come, Rama will turn the world, Rama Rajya, this, that. He coolly says, prabhava Brahma. First Parabrahman. From that, any glorification can happen. It may be Rama, it may be the squirrel. I didn't say the word squirrel, but I am adding it to it. From a different level, Brahma level, these things are great appearances, no doubt, but you go beyond the tattvas and initially into the tattva. So once you know prabhava Brahma, from Brahma's prabha, means the glory of Brahman is all this. You become eligible to know and realize the self. Till such a time, it's a waste of time. On earth, at least. You may be having 100 excuses to work, but unless you know that everything is appearing from nothing and nothing is everything, I don't know what great time these people spend on earth. So this becomes at least a leaf. It catches, just like tulsi, plant it anywhere, it will catch and come up. So this brahmacharya, doing AcharaNa of Brahman, knowing that Brahman is real, itself is a great achievement for human life. Many people miss it. Many people just read it and forget it. But those who read also are very, very fortunate, because at some point of time in some of their future birth, it will strike them. The knowledge is such that mind, once it casually reads also, it won't leave. Tetracycline, if you would have read, you would have forgotten tetracycline. Some point of time, tetracycline, you may talk about tetracycline. At some point of time it will recur. Whether it is used or not, it's a different thing. So this patram, then the man is asked to either do work in the field of world or work for God. If he starts working for God, he directly enters into sannyasa, and that order he keeps. What I am saying is, sannyasa is not a tattva for a particular sect of people, it's for all. The brahmachari becomes grahastha. There he finds that I can't escape from myself. Just like how much bank balance I have, what is home I have. This is my graha, something like that. My people. Like that he firmly starts knowing that he can't escape from the self. Even that is making is established in a thing, if I call it a thing, otherwise in self. So that is the fruit of the knowledge of the patra. So from brahmacharya he becomes eligible to become a grahastha. Once he knows that, he starts working out, because he will always miss. I was talking about Shabda Nada Laya in birthday, I think. He knows that he is using his ego, but many a times the world forces on him so many things that he misses the links, and instead of getting laya, or instead of becoming one with the music, nada, he always doesn't align, but God aligns with him. So this is what is called vanaprastha. Vanaprastha is applying yourself in the outside world. But literally, and all these years, they have been telling that brahmacharya is celibacy, grihastha is a married life. Then after some years, when your children grow old, go into the forest, that is vanaprastha. Then afterwards, you enter into sannyasa. This is how it was interpreted, but after ManavaSevaKendra is interpreted, many people are taking it now this way. Vanaprastha is applying, each one has to apply, after knowing that he is the self, is how he applies and how he aligns with this vana, this forest of life. Then naturally samyak nyasa takes place. It's something like swadhinata. Everything is in perfect control of the self. That is sannyasa. So these four are the stages of evolution in human life. But the parampara gurus of Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, they have taken it in a different angle. They nurture people who are eligible for, they breed such type of people, and the message goes. Message of Ramanuja, Madhva, Shankara goes to the field. Tattva is Advaita, Visishta Advaita, Advaita, these are the three different schools of thought expressed through all these three great traditions. All these three also are dealt with by us. The difference between Indra and everywhere else is first we take something beyond creation, then go into creation, then go into what paste to choose. This is better, this doctor, this paste. You will stand and say that this is the best. Another, if we go on fighting which paste is better, when are we going to care about our teeth, and when are we going to care about the food, and this takes a lot of time to get lost into which paste to choose. Some of us, I think my brother was ill, a Christian faith healer came and told that, Guruji, in front of you I can't tell this, but still I want to tell this. You please excuse me. I told him, whatever you want to tell to my brother. He has called you, not me. You have to tell him. And he told, all religions will protect and cure, but Christ alone can cure and protect. Then he took a pen and showed him. this alone is better. All other pens are pen, but this pen is better. And after he went, my brother was confused. Then I told, he asked me whether this pen is better or whatever it is. And luckily someone gave me the Schiefer then. Schiefer? Another pen. The Louis who is not here. A gold plated or gold pen, something like a Schiefer pen. What do you think of this? I thought. Oh, this? Oh, Schiefer, this is the best. I told, that was better, this is best, that is different. But still, consider the use of it. Whether any pen, a throwaway refill also, not even pen. If it can write and serve the purpose for you, why anyone should claim that this is better, that is better, this is better? And if you lose your intelligence and say that this I will catch, this I will catch, this I will, it's something like fighting for paste, pens, things of life, and you lose the tattva. Tattva is writing. So if Guru Tattva tries to instill in you the power of Samyak Nyasa, becoming totally self-oriented and expressing the Swadhina, what you call that, mastery over your life, I think that man, you need not call him a sannyasi or guru, but he is the person on earth. He lives. All others are planning to live in the field of work, in the field of commerce, in the field of sadhana, in the field of... Sadhana is very great. It applies in various fields. Sadhana to become multimillionaire, sadhana to become the best doctor, sadhana to become a sannyasi. But everyone is a sadhak, isn't it? He tries to do something, and unless you rationalize it, it becomes a goal-oriented object, sadhana. In my first song, I was trying to tell sadhana Taromanma. I was discussing about Karam, Bhagat, Karam, Bhakti and all. Lastly, I told you forget all this. Try for Prem sadhana, but in Prem, there will be no sadhana. It's not necessary to play with the world, to spend time. It's very good. Getting the best master in this world. Someone told you, a Zen master, Buddhist master. All these people are in Advaita of Shankaracharyas. To get them is very good because they are mystical people who can radiate abundant power into the hearts of people. But no prabhava brahma first. Then their work also becomes easy. Their sight itself can remove all the... Immediately, it doesn't wait for more time. Otherwise, we will work whether he is really a guru or he is better than this guru. This does not end anywhere. And we are confusing ourselves, not those people, they are in their perfect places. So what is Guru Tattva? The power of the power of eliminating everything and revealing yourself. For that, whichever power tries to help you in that, you are putting him or her as Guru. These things we are discussing, who is a Guru, who is perfect, who is this, who is a sadhaka, and everything is questionable these days, isn't it? So, a rational mind does not accept any physical sound also as That's very important. So, I think respect, faith, and surrender, all these three qualities if one develops. I always tell that everything is a guru. Really, everything is a guru. Yes. As I told Yogi Ram Srotamarga, even the ant which moves, that gives me more principle of guru than a person. He just allowed, he could not control. That doesn't mean that we will go and yell and start prostrating. But that's why I was trying to. If it can reveal to me that I'm not personally telling anything, each one can. If you think that the world is a place to learn, everything is how not to be is also to learn, how to be is also to learn. So everything is a tattva. Always we are lost in the physical and the mental thinking of people. He thinks like that, I have to collide with his feeling. I have to gel with, nowadays the word is. I have to gel with his thinking. So this sannyasa is a very great order. It's another thing. It's a big thing. Once it's something like a school, you go and wear uniform and eat at proper hours. And if they ask you to play, you play. Otherwise, if they ask you to sleep, you can sleep. If they ask you to stand in the sun for so many hours. When others are playing, you should watch. So, the audience is the children, So they will all watch for so many hours. So this is an order of school, something like that. Sannyasa always like that. Sannyasa is not a very simple thing that way. You have to get up in early hours, you have to recite so many things. You have to recite Vedas, what you have learned before the hours are gone, and then you have to come and there's no breakfast and all. There's only poor ganji, porridge. Then you have to work and prepare food for others. Then at 9:30 to 11, depending upon the hour of the head of people, they will try to eat something. Then till evening there will be nothing. If the guru is a little addict of coffee, then you will get one. You may, without his knowledge, you will get one. And then in the evening only 2 chapatis and one big glass of milk. So this is very necessary, but I feel that sometimes when your body requires more, let it not eat some other thing in the stomach. When it doesn't require, you don't eat. You yourself know you should not eat. So for all these things, if you are following a order, it's something like a school I told you. There you can't say that I am Maharaja's son, I can't stand in the sun. I can't eat as you wish. So these are the disciplines of sannyasa physically. And every time there will be, in order to not to make you sleep, there will be bhajans, kirtan. Where I often find that they close their eyes and they go in little samadhi. In the scorching sun, they will have Vedantic question and answer sessions. And the sun is, that is the time Talabisi Madhava subject. No, I am not making fun, but these are the rigors of sannyasa. It's not very easy. Then on Ekadashi day, if they are very strong, belonging to some other things, even Shankaracharya, proper Shankaracharya people, they will not allow you to eat on Ekadashi and various other days. Then Nirjala Ekadashi, so one day in a year is not even water should be taken. So these are all disciplining the body. Then naturally they say that disciplining the body makes the mind disciplined. That was true once you go with interest. If you don't go with the interest, this may become danger for the place where you are sitting and danger for the outside world. It's something like a film. What do you call film? Film of Whitney Houston or O.P. Goldberg, I forgot. She is admitted into the nunnery. And instead of learning all the disciplines about the proper Christian order of monks, she starts dancing for the music, she starts singing, she starts swaying and all those things. And the fun is, the atmosphere becomes very surcharged with very, very powerful worldly energy. And all the mothers, sisters start dancing, they start questioning the purpose of... So this is where I say that once you are interested in entering into such places, take interest and say that you are not a disturbance, and you admit it totally and follow the disciplines. If you have your opinions, don't enter, please. It is a disturbance for all those who believe in some other higher things. Suppose someone brings in a sannyas order, someone wants to become a Christian father, someone else wants to become a Maulvi. Those places they are very safe if they follow. And if I go with interest, I will at least not be a disturbance. If I want to see what they are doing and what. So this has become the problem of these days in these places. The non-eligibles enter, and I feel not in the order of the body and ropes and all. In the level of vibrations, it disturbs. So, luckily, as I put, the static truth can bear, but not the lower deities. It tries to give reactions to such power of vibrations. So the tattva is that, and tattva should enter into satya. That's all. It can't enter into satya, but at least let satya hold the tattva. Nowadays, all these words are also have come into management. Corporate gurus, karma capitalism. So you don't know, go to a guru and learn means corporate guru. Then I first thought that corporate guru is someone who is a capitalist or who owns. No, the guru who has more corporate CEOs with him. So the tattva is like this. Getting aligned to corporate gurus can get you a star smile. Children's book star smile about smiley face. I think some people can explain more than all this. Or our own friends, I think. We'll have some 10 minutes on. Anyone can explain to me what is a guru? That was the question. Or Guru Tattva was the question, I think. We dealt with 45 minutes on jokes and this. Jokes are there. Really, yeah. Sorry. Anyone can. Any particular question you are asking, or generally you ask? I dealt with very lightly, because the intricacies should not be felt very hard, because we should not think that all the people think that walking on sadhana, walking on this is walking on razor's edge, they are not fit, till when they will not be fit. All are born with Atman, and someday or other they have to know this. As I told you, this prabhava brahma, I told this word. This particular word, if we catch itself, we are already sannyasins. No other taint, no other color can catch us. We have already gone beyond. The day we know that Brahman is reality, even reading or knowing is enough. So all of the things, if you want a particular discipline, if you are an Iyengar, you enter into a Ramanuja, you get initiation from a GR and become a Ramanuja Acharya, Chinnajiyar, like that. Like that, Shankaracharyas have their own Tirthas, Saraswatis and Giris and so many, what do you call that? So many names in Shankaracharya Parambara. Like that our Vyasaraja Pita, this, that, so many people are there. In the sannyasa fold, but sannyasa fold, I don't know, the question is invalid because the people who ask is already married. Sannyasa field, but Guru Tattva field, it's I tell that first catch that which is beyond Tattva, so that the Tattva follows. You won't hear from the Tattva any day unless you mistake that this bill is a better paste than known as Polina or something. So this paste business will trouble us. Which is a better paste, which is a better school, which is anything in this world, because it's choice. And by the time we choose, we forget that we are put in where our karma holds us. That's another problem. We have the choice, we can choose, that much we are eligible. But who puts you there? Never, unless God wishes. Wish remains wish. Never, never at all. So these things are very good, because it's something like reading novels and all. It's a variety, it's beautiful. But once you make up your mind, then the tattva holds. Once again, pinpoint the question. A particular answer you want for a particular question. Yeah. That's now clear, or it is? Yeah. No, it's okay. It's something like suppose I go and stand before the deity in Prasanna Ganapati temple. The Ganapati should attract me. It may be the tattva or beyond, or it's representative of creation, or I should not be carried away by the qualities of Ganapati first. Maybe if it is interpreted as tattva, my first coming down in ladder starts there. Maybe it's very good as knowledge. Then second is to accept that the person who claims these qualities or does AcharaNa for me, his prowess is too much. That is another thing which it's all necessary from here to there, not from there to here. It's all necessary, because if I don't know mantra, I should go. If I believe in a temple, I should go. On important days, it's better we support such causes. So a Brahmin should be helped, so he is put in charge of the temple. He do all those things, but that is in the process. But what if we are going to be caught in the process, then it's not tattva even. The principle itself is lost in a process. If the process is called sadhana, then it's something like non-belief. It's something like that. Long back, it was just a joke. A young person asked me, he was from some country, he was staying in some house, who is not here. He asked me, if my day has to go all right, what I should do. No, I am trying to tell you where people here. It's a beautiful example. Then I told to take mantra. He told that Bam Vajapade Nama. I am always saying it doesn't help. You make it very short and then I remember that these people we cannot tell law also. First I thought I will brand him as a label, label, you tell and go. I was trying to. These people can't pronounce that also. You recite that and go, your job will be done. Then we took a lot of courage. He went 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, stayed for 2-3 months. So a few days he told that, I don't know what is there in the power. From where you got this mantra? It's very powerful. Then I broke the egg. Luckily it broke. They did not become an omelette. I told. No, it was just because you can't pronounce L and all. Instead of label, we told A by A. Oh, that's Allah. Next day it did A by A, it did not work. So where is the tattva? In the faith or in something? If you understand a process as sadhana or as an order of brahmacharya, grihastha, sannyasa or vanaprastha, it's very good. But the tattva is not in all this. Sheer faith, belief, holding. Just as I can enjoy this Ganapati as it is. Why put some qualities on it and lose myself? The qualities, if it's tattva, that itself is, for at least in this gathering, I want to tell this. Don't get lost in anything. You are perfectly with yourself for anything. But go ahead, because the field of experience and experimentation is very big. You have to prove that you are not affected. But you don't tell it outside. You don't get affected. You should be static and enjoy every field. Everyone has something to tell you. I always, in my days of work, I used to go into the slums. My assistant was living in, assistant means peon, Raju. So I used to enjoy the food, or I used to enjoy the tea they make near the football stadium, where the shopper stop is there, backside there was a slum, the asbestos sheet. I used to climb down and enter into a home, enjoy the tea with them, and our mandya kodam, some nice sambar they will make, very yellowish rice, brown rice. I used to eat that. Like that in these slums, some slums which I visit near Malleshwaram also. I used to make it a point and go into that. It's a beautiful playground world. Many things have to offer you, many things. But be yourself. Everything is so nice, it gives you swag, it gives you taste. But let that be that, isn't it? Those people have come up in their life now. So luckily, they are all very, very fine. My question, I have to ask you, what is brahmacharya? Take the mic and tell someone. Nothing.
The first one is to know that Brahman is the root of everything, from that everything. If you know that one, then the whole thing starts. Brahman is the ultimate everything, beyond creation.
So brahmacharya is what? Knowing that.
Knowing that.
Okay. Then what is grahastha? You are answering. A grahastha answering brahmacharya and like okay. It's very nice. You should answer. Answer what we talked about grahastha.
We said that in Grihastha he has a normal life, like family, and he gets sick of the world.
Are you listening? Are you hearing?
In Grihastha he gets married and he has a married life.
Okay.
And he realizes that he has to go beyond.
Okay. Has to go beyond. That is it. Okay. What did I compare this brahmacharya to? Leaf. Patram. Grahastha. Pushpam. Anaprastha. Sannyasa. Toyam. Why did I tell this? If you tell that, the tattva is over. Knowing Brahma, knowing that there is Brahman is, that itself is patra. Then Pushpa because, pardon? Okay. That is the flower, fruit. Okay. That is the fruit. Then what is toyam? Emerging. Everything is carried out. Like a pralaya, it. Water takes away everything without leaving even a trace. The sannyasa, perfect sannyasa is something like that, where you just flow. These are the 4 stages we told us any human life should have. Otherwise, life is a waste on this earth. So this was the principle behind all this. That was the question we started.
Tell that one because this is karma phala or something. Current Tamil magazine, somebody has asked, so-called one guru, how do you overcome this karma or something? I think the way he gave the answer and today he just touched up, if you just owe yourself to the God, divinity. To pray to the divinity, that will, if at all, the karma can overcome. But they are also giving the answer like a corporate world type of answer. How can you be like that? You have to go and do this city. Things cannot happen. It's again going in the way. He is not even telling that just the prayer can, the divinity can just lift you from karma. That answer is not coming, and that magazine is being read by so many millions of people. I don't know. People may get lost. So I was really feeling quite sad about, some unpopular magazine. People are giving that kind of answer.
Oh, you yourself are answering because it's read by multi-millions of people. So the commerce and economy has to go on. It's in circulation. So if they ask you to go to a temple will get more benefit. If they ask you to go to a particular guru, they will get something. And you will also respect. And you will bring your friends and pay respect. That things will be going in a direction of creating more karmas. Because he will start blessing. It's another karma for him. By that he takes responsibility, which is karma phala for him. Very careful people should be. At least in those places, the promises are not needed.
Concern was it's basically they call it as some so-called masters and they are answering like this, so it's really misguiding the people.
Oh, this answer who will understand, you know? You pray, sugar will come to your home. You pray, ration will come to your home. You have to phone up even for an LPG. Huh? I don't think you pray and LPG will come. They will say that, are you Srinivasan sir? No, I am so and so. Okay sir, I thought you were Srinivasan. Okay, you bring. I think power of prayer is such that you need not even phone. With faith you apply it, it's all over. But they should answer like this only, because world should move on. You go to a temple and there a recent example. The homas will be there in a temple. Actually, we have to offer all those things there, mentally at least. But then once you come into the temple fellow will tell, sir, this miracle happened because of this. This miracle happened in this temple because of this. One person just comes like that and this miracle has happened. You understand what I am trying to point out? After even losing all your emotions and karma phalas in that Purnahuti, once again the world starts telling about the lowest part of Rama, who is not existing for miracles there. It's, real Rama is pained. If at all, unless he is prabhava brahma. As Parabrahma is not pained. Suppose he is made an excuse for these miracles, I think that person will be pained. These are all necessary because they have to attract people. But I feel it is as wrong, because people have to tell by themselves. It's not, a broadcasting station is not needed. By telling themselves, even if something does not happen, they will keep quiet. If this person tells and he guarantees and promises all these things, someone fails, that becomes a big news among their friends. They will all withdraw. So let Rama talk through the people and in whose life miracle has happened. It's a better way of spreading the message of Ram or miracles of Ram. It's very good. No, everything was perfect, unless the last point gave a lot of energy that side. But what happened was, lastly this person disturbed a few souls. Once again the vibrations became so low. It takes another homa to remove. Once again this fellow will pull this. There's a cycle. But don't feel that it's over. As a prabhava brahma watched, maybe it's watched.
Yeah, in all the proceedings, puja or homa, whatever people do, the Brahmin blesses the couple or whoever is performing. Again, Jana Kanaka Vastu. So the fundamental itself is I think it's
people do that for that only. We do Lakshmi Kubera Homa for what?
orientation basically.
Orientation is people believe in promises than actual money. Who will hold the 500 kgs of gold? धनकन का प्राप्ति रस्तो. That we will believe one day कामयाब होंगे एक दिन. That gives you more happiness than holding all these vastus and keeping an eye on your safe deposit locker's key. Locker lo undi అది వేరే విషయం. But that key needs more attention than the vastu you have kept there. Many times people get up. If the bureau in which the key is touched by someone, remote, you keep the key, locker key in some bureau, someone involuntarily touches that bureau, even if you are in deep sleep, your jiva gets touched. You wake up and, who is that? Such remote. I am talking very deeply about mysticism. It's not in a very skillful way. How much we are connected to this jiva bhaya because of all this. But better, at least praptirastu. That is a better way. And we need also. I don't say Dhanakanaka is not needed, but it's also, we get pleased in our ears, instead of some other words where they give pleasing words. We find every pain is substituted with such kind of words only. Right from the childbirth, the Srimanta, then piercing the ears. Every pain is given an auspicious sound. By this, he becomes eligible for this. Otherwise, we will be only knowing the pain and we will not feel that there is something good in all this. So, all the pleasing words are needed. But don't be like ICC Indians getting a topi in the traffic. Some patient team topi was given to Rahul. So the empty words don't hear, but if they really feel, I think it's a honor to receive those words. Because they mentally feel that let this man be alright. That's very powerful. Why we please our elders? Because of this only. Because they don't need anything. If you go and do namaskar, it doesn't mean anything to you. Maybe a Western cultured person or even to a modern Brits. We are EDS. Modern bringing up. It may mean nothing, but once you feel that it is something, their heart feels that you should be fine. Bhava unna. Enta parama pavitramaina word it is. It doesn't come out of even paying multi-million dollars. It just doesn't come out. Feeling is different. So, let us get such blessings from anything, anyone, and those who are eligible, better. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.